Hello dear students. In this video, let us see what are similar figures. Let us have an introduction to similar figures or similar triangles. Here I have placed my photos. This is of small size. This is bigger size. This is further bigger size. This is furthermore bigger. If you look at all these photos, you can find me in a similar way. There is no distortion. Why is this happening so? Here the size is changed. Size is changed, but shape is not changed. For some figures, if the size is changed, even though the size is changed, if the shape is preserved, then such figures are called similar figures. For similar figures, even though size is changed, size may be changed, but shape is preserved. Shape is not changed. Then such figures are called similar figures. Here I have photo 1, 2, 3, 4. All these are having different sizes, but the shape is same. So you are able to identify me in a similar way in all the pictures. Now let us take these photos. In these photos, the size is same. Size is same and also shape is same. These types of figures are called congruent figures. In congruent figures, the shape is preserved and the size is also preserved. They are one and the same. Such figures are called congruent figures. These congruent figures are also similar figures. Similar figures are not congruent, but all congruent figures are also similar figures. Then how do we produce similar figures? How do we generate similar figures? We can generate similar figures by changing the sides. Here the sides are changed proportionally. Suppose I have 3 units here and 4 units here. These sides are changed proportionally. When the sides are changed proportionally and the angles here are not changed. When sizes are not changed, when sizes are proportionally changed and angles are not changed, we are getting similar figure. When sides are proportionally changed and angles are not changed, we are getting similar figure. See here, the angles are preserved. Here I have 90 degrees. In this picture also, the angles are 90 degrees. But there is distortion in this figure. The distortion is because the change in sides is not proportional. Here, this breadth is same. Breadth is same here, but the height is increased. In this picture, the breadth is increased. Keeping the height is same, but breadth is increased. So there is some distortion. When the sides are not changed proportionally, we are not going to get similar figures. So these are not similar figures. Here we have not changed the angles, but the sides are changed not in proportion. So they are not similar figures. To produce similar figures, we have to observe two conditions. Sides should be varied proportionally. And angles should be preserved. These two conditions should be met to generate similar figures. Suppose we have a square and we are preserving the lengths of square to the same length or proportional length. We are changing the angles. Here we are changing the angles but keeping the lengths in proportion. Here also we are getting distortion. So both these conditions should be met, first condition and second condition. Both these conditions should be met to generate similar figures. To generate similar polygons, we have to observe these two conditions. For generating smallest polygon, that is triangle, we need not check both these conditions. These conditions are interdependent in case of triangles. In similar triangles, condition 1 and condition 2, these are interdependent. Meeting only one condition is sufficient for similar triangles. Either the sides should be proportional or the angles should be preserved. If one condition is met, the other condition is automatically met. To understand this relation between the sides and angles, we have to see some theorems. Thank you. See you in next video.